Vampire Slayer. The 2-hour season finale showdown.
This is incredible. No mortal person has ever had this much power.
Hell hath no fury like a Wiccan scorned.
Now I get to be the Slayer.
It's good versus evil, winner take all.
Show me what you got, and I'll show you what a Slayer really is.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Hello, ladies and germs, and welcome to this week's edition of Slade, the Buffyverse Revisited. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Matthew McLeod.
I am your other host, the immortal bad boy himself, James Mayberry.
I assure you I am not, in fact, Matthew McLeod. And if anyone is listening to this that knows that reference, please kill me.
And also like and subscribe.
For future some kind of content.
Can you imagine just by some like fucking off chance he actually listens to this? Can you imagine? I imagine, because we've talked about him on actual recording before. Like,
yes.
We've referenced him.
But I don't. Okay.
I think I picture him sitting at home in his mom's basement, undoubtedly. Like, hate listening to us every week to see if we're going to talk about him.
Bro. That IMDb page I shared with you of his. So there's a video up there. And it's a montage of all of his acting. I hereby defy you to watch that and not do one of two things. Either A, throw up in your mouth, or B, laugh so uncontrollably that you as well begin to evacuate your bowels into your pants. I defy you.
I'll watch it. So I was looking through the pictures and I was like, all right, a picture of him with Jennifer Love Hewitt, a picture of him with the cast of Cobra Kai, because he was
literally
like
everyone he's ever seen that had any type of Hollywood comings on. Yeah.
And then I saw a picture of him and Adrian Paul.
Yeah.
Probably at one of those sword experience things, because Adrian's clearly looking a little worse for wear, so
a little ragged.
It's a recent. But then I made the mistake of looking at the caption, and it said Duncan MacLeod and Matthew McLeod, and I was like, dude.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of dude. If you spend a good 20 to 30 minutes on that page, it is fucking comedy gold, my friend. It is comedy goddamn gold. My favorite is the trivia section that he wrote for himself. Trivia, right? Trivia for this guy who no one knows on the entire planet. Did you know Matthew McLeod? Okay, listen. Did you know? Okay, I know this because we are close. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
His 1994 blue Camaro was used in an episode of Park and Rec.
What?
Swear.
No way.
Isn't it fucked up too that it's blue?
That's got to be his favorite color, right?
Clearly. Well, he always had blue balls, and he had the Katana and the Camry to go along with it. Also, my favorite thing in photo-wise is the I'll be nice, the 6-strand ponytail. He basically has Homer Simpson's hair, but it's down to like his ass. And so when he puts it in a ponytail, it just looks like some frayed shoestring. Yeah, it's hilarious. Anyway, this has been Shithead Talk with James and Jeremy.
Ding. He doesn't have a luscious mane like this going on?
Well, of course not. He's a bitch. He is a bitch. Anyway, James.
Jeremy. Go ahead, sir.
Shut your mouth. How are you doing today, and why are you so happy to see me?
Can I talk now?
No.
Oh.
Stay quiet. Don't look at me. Look away. Now hit yourself with your gat. See, now it's, for whatever reason, now it's 100% clear that is a stapler. Yeah. Oh, that must have been how you picked it up before.
Like that.
All I could see was like this kind of. The first time you picked it up, all I could from the last episode was this like blurry chrome that was clearly metal, and I was like, "Why does this motherfucker have a gat?"
You're texting Darlene. You're like, you need to get the fuck out now.
Yeah, you need a GTFO. Listen, does that window slide open up there? Just go out of it now.
Just go. I'll explain later. Just get out now.
I'll explain later at the hospital. Just jump out now.
No, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm good. Everything's fine. Yeah. Had myself a little snack cake while we were breaking.
No wonder you were such a fat fuck, James.
It's literally the only thing I've had to eat today is that fucking snack cake.
I had just shy of an entire large pizza today.
Oh, I take that back. I did. We did have some pretzel bites. We did have some.
See, that's just fat. That's just fat. You had pretzels and a snack cake in one 24-hour period.
Yeah.
You disgust me, James.
I'm sorry.
Disgust me.
I'll try to be better.
Woo! Go to hell. Okay.
How are you? How are you, Jeremy? It has been so long since we've seen each other.
I'm fat. A bit lazy.
I know. I had to buy a bigger monitor.
Oh, you're not asking just about general facts about me.
No.
Oh, just how I've been feeling or whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, suicidal.
No,
that's not
good.
You don't want to.
Well,
okay.
I mean, I can't say no. But I mean, maybe you have been, but that's certainly not good.
Okay. Well, I mean, who's to say, really? You know,
most mental health most mental health professionals.
Well, listen, can you and I just at least quietly agree that mental health professional, that's kind of a bullshit title, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
We can't agree on that, quietly or otherwise.
So, am I wrong?
I think you're wrong. Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. I gotta write that down. See, since we've been doing this together, what's it, like 4 years or whatever, I've learned a lot from you, James. I'm being honest, and I keep strict notes of the things that you let me know that I was incorrect about. So that's hang on. Mental health professionals not equals bullshit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what you could do? Just shorthand for future. You could have done mental health professionals and then done the equal sign and then just draw a line through it.
Well, I did it coding. I did it coding style. So I did not equals, which is exclamation point equals, and then whatever comes after that.
Oh, okay.
Is the not equals.
Okay. I gotcha. Okay.
All right, get on my level, James. No, so yeah, I'm fine. You're fine. We're all fine. Everybody's fine. Right. Nobody is listening to this show isn't fine as wine.
Right.
Okay.
And if you are listening to this show and you're not fine, you should be okay by the time it's over.
Well, if you're listening to this show and you're not fine, You didn't read the small print. Oh, sorry. The small print. No fat chicks.
No. That's not what I meant by fine. That's not what I meant by fine. No.
All right. Hang on. Fat chicks. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's, why don't you, hey, I got it.
I have a question, because I don't remember at this point.
Okay.
Did you even say what episode we were doing this week?
I did.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how are we going into that episode? Do you remember?
Maybe I didn't do it.
I don't think you did.
Okay. This week, James, listen, I don't know if you're aware of this, but this very week, we are going to be jumping into Season 6, Episode 22, which is the final episode of Season 6. We're going to be laying it to rest. Grave.
Wow. The final episode of Season 6. I think we deserve a round of applause. Everyone, please. Could we please have a round of
Hey. There we go. All right. I guess that's enough. Yeah. So, but I have an idea, James.
Sure. Why don't you lay it on me?
Why don't you dig us up some dates and some deets?
I like what you did there. It's very clever. It's very clever.
Okay, that's enough. Stop.
Yes, as previously stated, we will be laying to rest the season finale, the 22nd episode of the 6th season of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and the 122nd episode of the series overall, Grave. Our credited writer this week is David Fury, and our director is James A. Contner. Our original air date was May 21st, 2002 on the now defunct UPN network. Our Nielsen rating for this episode, exactly the same as 2 to Go, because this aired as a 2-hour season finale on the UPN network. 3.3, ranking these episodes 75th out of the 119 episodes airing across primetime television that week, and number 3 out of the 9 primetime shows airing on the UPN that week. Our regular cast, as always, includes Sarah Michelle Gellar as Buffy, Nicholas Brendan as Xander, Emma Caulfield as Anya, Michelle Trachtenberg as Dawn, James Marsters as Spike, and Allison Hannigan as Willow. Guest stars this week include Danny Strong as Jonathan, Tom Lenk as Andrew, and our extra special guest star, Anthony Stewart Head as Giles. Yes. Let's hear it for Ash, everybody. Let's hear it for Ash. Yes. Thank you. Yes. That's right. Give it up for him. Give it up for him, everybody.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's enough. Stop.
My episode synopsis this week reads: despite his powers, even Giles can't stop Willow's insatiable rage as her vengeance explodes into a campaign to destroy the world. Elsewhere, Spike's quest leads him to an encounter with a horrific demon. That last part is complete bullshit.
And it's completely unnecessary.
Yes.
Like, we don't have to, like, guys, folks, listen, look at me. From now on, when we write synopses for shows, we don't have to hit every single arc in the goddamn episode. Why it's called a synopsis. Anyway,
That is true.
mine reads: after sucking all the baby batter out of Giles' cock. Wait a minute. Wait. Hang on. hang on. Sorry. Okay. Listen, Euro minutes. My bad. After sucking all the energy out of Giles, a powerful Willow sets off to destroy the world. See? Simple. Simple. It tells you everything you need to know about the episode and nothing more.
That's true.
Meanwhile, in Africa, Spike finger bangs himself because it's like, oh my God.
So we open in the immediate not like a few minutes later, we pick up immediately where the previous episode left off. And
then if that's the case, then why is he eating crackers now? He didn't even have crackers out the last time.
He's not eating crackers. He's not
eating
crackers. No.
Goddamn Euro minutes.
We literally pick up immediately where the previous episode ended, and as you all may recall, that ended with Giles being a total fucking badass. And he continues to be a total fucking badass. Willow is recovering from his first attack, and he's trying to help her and talk her down, but of course she doesn't want to listen, and he's like, she starts to get up, and he's like, he literally just like puts his hand out in front of him, and he's like, stay down, and she like crumples back to the ground, and she invokes Asmodia, so he binds her physically in like this ring of magic, and he and Buffy and Anya share a hug, and he walks over to Willow and he's like, I'm very sorry about Tara, and she's like, this won't hold me forever. And then we cut to the training room in the back of the magic box there, and we find out that Giles was apparently chilling with this coven of witches back in England, and they told him about a powerful force that they felt rising in Sunnydale. And so they found out it was Willow, and that Tara had been killed, and so they imbued him with their magics and then teleported him to Sunnydale so that he could try to stop Willow. Buffy starts to crack, basically, and she's like, Willow was abusing magic and I didn't even notice, and then she just starts listing everything that's happened since Giles left. Like, I work at the Double Meat Palace, and Xander left Anya at the altar, and she's a vengeance demon again, and Dawn's a fucking kleptomaniac, and I was boffing Spike, and Giles literally starts fucking laughing. Like, he starts cracking up. And that Buffy's kind of like, what the fuck at first? But then she also ends up joining him at the absurdity of all the bad things that have happened since he left. And then we cut back to the main part of the magic box. And what's going on there, Jeremy?
Oh, fire. Damn it, I wanted you to keep going.
I'll keep going then.
Yeah, keep going.
All right. And Willow is telepathically talking to Anya, and she convinces her she tells her how to remove the binding spell, and like she works some mind mojo on her, and Anya does it. And we cut back into the training room, and Buffy and Giles are still laughing, and Um, Buffy eventually opens up about how, you know, how she felt so disconnected from everything after being brought back from heaven, and Giles eventually apologizes for ever leaving in the first place, and she tells him it was the right thing to do, and you know she needed to start being an adult, and he's like, you know, sometimes the most adult thing you can do is ask for help. And he's like, and
she's like, yeah, I tried that, and you fucked off.
Right. And Buffy's like, yeah, I tried, and you just fucked all the way off.
Like my deadbeat dad and my dead ass mom.
Right. Like, you literally left the fucking country.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want to help me.
And didn't even say goodbye. You just fucking went.
Right. And then
you even left a small Post-it note drawing of a middle finger on my TV.
Right. And then she snaps his neck.
Yeah. And he, quite frankly, dies a deserved death.
No. He's like, you know, sometimes the most adult thing you can do is ask for help. And she's like, oh, now you tell me. But she tells him that when he left, she felt like a part of herself had been left back in the grave, and she still doesn't know or understand why she's back when it was, you know, her time to go. And Giles is like, well, I don't really have an answer for you. And then they start talking about Willow and Giles tells her that the Coven's goal is to try to extract Willow's powers without killing her. At which point, Willow appears in the doorway holding a fucking dead Anya and drops her to the ground. And
Anya's dead. R.I.P.
And Anya's dead. R.I.P. No, I do remember watching this episode in its original run and thinking that she had killed Anya. But then I was like, that's not how this show works. If they were going to kill Anya, it would be brutal and in front of Xander.
Well, that doesn't actually happen, I don't think. But also, Vengeance Demon supposed to be invulnerable.
Right.
Even though that kind of doesn't really work.
But also,
later on,
powerful witch.
Yeah, but she's supposed to be literally unkillable. Literally.
Fine. Where are we? Giles tries to use that same binding magic on her again, but Willow counters it, and she's like, haha, I was prepared this time. And then she force throws Buffy out of the way and sends a bunch of knives and shit flying at Giles, and Giles force moves workout dummy in front of him to catch all the blades, and then he
because I was like, wow, okay, this went from a pissing contest to she just straight up tried to kill him.
Right.
Like that was an attempted murder right there, straight up.
Yeah. And then he counters her attempted murder with his own attempted murder, and he uses this spell, and it fucking sends her flying through a fucking brick wall and through a pillar into the main room of the magic box that causes part of the roof to collapse.
Mm-hmm.
And then we cut to Xander and Dawn, who are walking down a street there in Sunnydale, and with Jonathan and Andrew, and they're trying to figure out what to do next. And Xander's still emo belly aching about how useless he is, and he's a coward because he didn't do anything when he saw Warren had a gun, and that resulted in Buffy getting shot and Tara dying, and then he didn't do anything at the magic box to stop Willow, And then Dawn is like, well, Spike would help and he wouldn't be scared and he'd go back to the magic box and try to do something. And so Xander's like, yeah, when he's not trying to rape your sister. Like, straight up, that's what he says. Yeah. Like, no joke. Yeah. And Dawn's like, Dawn basically calls him a liar, and Xander's like, whatever, you believe what you want to believe. And then he brings up a good point. He's like, there must be a fucking blind spot with you Summers women regarding this vampire.
Or just regarding good men in general. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, look at you, Xander. You're part of the team, and you should have clearly been excommunicated in season 1.
No, but what I mean is when I say he brings up a good point, because he's like, there must be a blind spot with you Summers women and Spike. And he brings up a good, because like Joyce liked him, Dawn likes him, Buffy liked him enough to screw him.
Let's be real. He's got a lot more personality and likability than fucking Mr. Forehead McBroody Pants. James is queefing and crying at the same time. And he is over my unfair treatment of Angel. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to keep it up. Angel is a bitch, and I hope he dies soon. He's back? He's gone. Oh, he's back.
You shut your dirty mouth. Shut your dirty whore mouth. Yeah. So Dawn's like, whatever, and that didn't happen, and Xander's like, fine, whatever, believe what you want to believe. And then we cut to the cave down in the good old Africa.
Down in Africa.
We cut to the caves down in Africa.
Spike's fighting demons in a cave down in Africa.
Yeah. He apparently wins.
This particular demon's getting the upper hand.
This demon is kicking Spike's ass in Africa.
Down in a cave in Africa. No, so you have to add to the song each time. You have to sing the whole thing through.
Spike passes another one of these tests, and
he cut the motherfucker's head off this goddamn time. I was like, wow, Spike.
Yeah. He's like, I'll take whatever else you can throw at me. I can take whatever you got. And all of a sudden, a bunch of beetles start to crawl all over him and like burrow under his skin, and he lets out a terrible scream of agony. And I'm like, yeah, you fucking eat him from the inside out, beetles. You fucking do him in.
When he said that,
kill that motherfucker.
When he said that to the demon, he's like, I can take anything, just anything at all, just hit me with whatever. I want him to just drop his balls on his forehead.
The demon's like, handle these nuts. Bloop. Just drops his nuts right on his forehead.
This particular demon, they have 3.5 foot long ball bag. So he doesn't even have to bend over. It just drops right on his fucking forehead. And he's like, you handle these, bitch.
Right. It's a 3.5 foot long ball bag. And the demon stands 2.5 feet above Spike.
Right.
So when he drops him, that's like a good 1.5 foot of ball bag right on Spike's face.
It's just like part of it's in one of his nostrils. He's like, oh, I can't, it's in my nose. Oh, it's in my mouth. Oh. I can't breathe.
And Spike's like, no, I can't. No, I give up. I don't want it that bad. I don't.
You win. I can't pass this trial.
I can't pass these trials. And the demon's like, ha ha. These nuts always prevail.
Wow. You're fucked up, James. Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
You did it.
I was only laughing.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
So we cut back to the magic box, and it is fucked up.
Like, as if it wasn't already bad enough.
Right, like...
From last episode, it was like half destroyed. Now it's just Roman ruins.
It is... Listen. They are not reusing this set after this episode.
Well, also, listen. That's not their fucking building. Like, this was a lease.
Right.
So Giles and Anya are going to be on the hook for some major fucking damages.
Yes.
Oh, that explains why in season 7, Giles in that one episode was filling out paperwork, and Buffy's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Chapter 11, baby."
Chapter 11. I wasn't, like, it sounded like I was being flippant, but this is the last appearance of the Magic Box. R.I.P.
What?
Magic Box.
What?
Yes.
James, where are they going to acquire all of their magical goodness from here on out?
Giles' prison pocket. He just got a
That's
bunch
something. That's something the witches also gave him. You know, Hermione in Harry Potter. She had that little spell on her tiny little purse that gave it. What was it called? Like a tiny purse, but like a forever invisible amount. That's what they did for his asshole.
Yeah. So he's able to keister literally all of the magic tomes, the entire Scooby Gang, if he really wanted to.
Yeah, if they all need to hide, they just jump up Giles' shit chute.
Yeah. Man, we're being really gay this episode.
That's okay. What?
Huh?
Okay, go ahead.
So yeah, the magic box is, but it's fucked up. It's destroyed. Like there's no coming back from this.
No.
Willow is extremely confident that she's more powerful than Jesus Christ. That she's more powerful. That she's more powerful than Giles, and is actually like kind of proving that point, because Giles is pretty weak, and he makes one last effort to get into Willow's head by bringing up Tara.
Listen. Be honest, James. It was wrong, but he made an anti-Semitic remark, and she was like, "Well, you know what? I was pissed, okay, and I was gonna kill some fucking people, but after that, Giles, I don't want to know you anymore."
Yeah.
She won't even kill him because she doesn't consider him alive anymore.
Right. No, he brings up exactly what we said last episode, and he's basically like, I understand that, losing Tara is devastating and all that, but does that mean that nothing else matters, including all the people that are still here that love and care about you? And he's like, what do you think Tara would think about that? And that just pisses Willow off even more, and she tries to Emperor Palpatine Force Lightning him, and Buffy
blocks it with her lightsaber.
No, yeah. Buffy tackles Giles out of the way, saving him from the blast. Which that finally destroys the store's upper, the balcony area that's there, comes tumbling down around them, and Willow's she's got kind of a funny line here, and she's like, "You're always saving everybody, and that's kind of pesky."
Yeah. And I'm like, wait, isn't that actually? Yeah, that okay.
So, and then she's like, I know you think you're saving Jonathan and Andrew, but I can fucking kill them anytime I want from anywhere I am. And collectively, the audience was like, then why have we been doing this for 3 episodes?
Why did this take 3 episodes, Will? Damn, I've got
Jesus.
shit to do.
Right. I've literally been sitting here in soiled underoos for 3 weeks.
I have not showered or changed my shit-streaked underwear in 4 months. What are we doing?
I have not bathed or changed my underwear or gotten up to go to the pisser in 15 years.
God damn it, Willow.
What are we doing, Willow?
I have literally covered this couch in feces and urine because I have been sitting here for 32 and a third years. Why couldn't you have done this earlier?
Fuck, Willow. My wife and children left me because I've been sitting here and was not a contributing member of the family for 43 and a half years. What are we fucking doing?
You win.
So she grabs, like, fire. She literally grabs fire.
Yep.
She
gets a handful of fire.
And turns it into a fireball. And then she wooblies it and sends it off after Jonathan and Andrew. And anyone that's with them. And
anyone that even knows who they are.
Yes.
They're like, you're gonna kill like 6 people.
Right.
And they're like, you know what, actually, okay, I can deal with that.
Right. So, and she's like, she makes it very obvious that this is all a ploy to, like, lure Buffy out of the magic box so that Willow can fuck Giles up.
yeah. Instead of Buffy being like, hey, wait a minute. If we tag team this bitch real quick, 2v1, we got her. Because I will physically fucking manhandle her. You keep shooting her in the pussy with fuckface juice. And, I mean, we're going to win.
Right. But despite the obvious ploy, Buffy heads out to stop the fireball. And then we see... Well, we cut to Buffy following the fireball out of the magic box and chasing it to wherever it's going to go. And then we cut back to inside the magic box, and Willow's talking to Giles about, her power and how he's weak and this and that and everything else. And she's repeatedly slamming him between the floor and the ceiling. And he... At one point when she's got him back up on the ceiling, he, like, vomits this magic spell at her. Mm-hmm. Like, this magic's at her. Mm-hmm. But...
He goes, it's just a big hawker.
But it doesn't stop her. And she brings him back down to the floor, and she does the same thing to him that she did to Rack and starts sucking all the magics and life energy out of Giles's body. And then at one point she's like kind of like thrown back a little bit from Giles after she's drained a significant amount of the magics and whatnot from his body, and she's like it's so much power, and I'm more powerful than anyone that's ever lived, and I'm kind of like, then why couldn't he fuck her shit up more if he had that strong of magics in him? But as
not
she's
to mention
going
the way this goes next, I'm like, what? That is not an A equals B situation. But go ahead.
But as she's going on, we find out that the magic she took from him is also connecting her to literally everything, and she can feel everybody's pain and anguish and anger, and she's like, it's too much, it's too much, I need to end everybody's suffering, and she decides she's going to destroy the world.
Fucking stupid.
And then we cut to Xander, Jonathan, and Andrew at the cemetery, and what's going on there, Jeremy?
Well, they're all on fire because the fireball came down and hit them all. Buffy was far too late as she's only on foot. And yeah, it hit them all, including Xander. It didn't hit Dawn, who's standing kind of off to the side, and she's like, and they're all screaming. They're like, "Oh my God, we're burning to death! Dawn, do something to help us!" And she's like, "I'm not a fucking firefighter.
I'm not a firefighter."
And
they're like, "Oh my God, this has to be the worst pain anyone's ever experienced in the history of anything." And then Dawn's like, "I don't know, a demon got his dick stuck in our wall like a few weeks back, and that seemed pretty painful." And they're like, "Oh, God, yeah, okay, that was probably pretty painful." And then she's like, and then like Riley had to climb up like dental floss with just his fingertips, so that probably hurt a lot. And they're like, "Oh my God, yes, this is very painful, but that was probably more painful than what we were experiencing right now." And then she's like, and then like Warren, like your guys' buddy Warren, Willow literally ripped his skin off. And they're like, "Oh my God, yes, that had to be so painful. That was probably far exceedingly painful than what we are experiencing right now. This is easily like maybe the fourth worst pain anyone's ever experienced."
And they're like, Could anyone do anything to help us? And Dawn's like, I mean, I could pee on you, but I don't even need to pee. And they're like, "So you're saying you wouldn't piss on us, even though we're on fire?" And she's like,
"Well, she's like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if I needed to pee, I would gladly piss on you. But I don't." And they're like, "Pee, so
but that would be wrong because you're underage and we are not."
Okay.
And she's like, "Yeah, but it's about saving lives here, guys."
See, you took it to a place it didn't need to go. You just took it to a place it didn't need to go, man. You see?
I'm just stating the obvious. Okay, so what? Oh yeah, so. Now we'll actually start the scene. Xander, Jonathan, and Andrew, they're trying to break into different crypts. I'm glad they had a little line in here. Xander says something like, "Wow, they're really fortifying these crypts lately," because every episode of every season of this show that's ever existed before this, all you had to do was go up to a mausoleum or a crypt and go, and the door would fall down, and you could walk inside and take it over. But now, all of a sudden, with the might of 3 grown men and a girl who's probably stronger than all 3 of them put together, they cannot seem to open one of these fucking crypt doors. So, then they hear something, they look up, and then there's this enormous fireball. It started like the size of, I don't know, like a softball or something. Now it's like the size of a VW bug, and it's just soaring through the air coming towards them. But here's fucking Buffy, like fucking Forrest Gumping at them, and she's like, "Run, Jenny!" And no, she's like, "Run!" And they're like, "What?" And they look up and they see the fireball, and they're like, "Oh snap!" So they indeed begin to runneth away, and apparently the fireball's not as good as Willow led us to believe, because it does not hit or kill anyone. It just smashes into the ground. It does, the reverberation does like knocks Xander. He like flies up against a headstone or something at the side of a mausoleum, and well, we know it doesn't take anything to knock Xander out.
Right.
Which, by the way, this fucking poor bastard, he's definitely got CTE.
Yeah.
Because in 6 seasons, he has been knocked unconscious brutally at least 3 to 4 times per season. So
there should have been blood and brain matter on the edge of that tombstone.
Agreed. He should be. That should be it for him. He should be gone. But we're not that lucky. It basically flattens everybody, and except except Buffy and Dawn, who fall into a huge hole that the impact basically created. And I'm like, there you go. You're good to go. Stay in the hole. Stay in the hole. Don't come out of the hole. Don't come out of the hole.
Don't come out of the fucking
Stay
hole.
in the hole. Everything's fine.
Stay in the hole. Break. In the hole.
Andrew and Jonathan get up. They weren't like hurt. They were just kind of knocked down by the blast wave. And they come over to the edge of the hole and they look down, and Jonathan looks at Andrew and he's like, "Mexico, huh?" And Andrew's like, "Yeah." And they fuck off.
They fuck off.
Never to be seen. Honestly, never to be seen again.
Yeah.
Well,
this is absolutely
in this episode.
This is absolutely positively the last time we will ever see Andrew ever again.
Yeah, we will literally never in the history of human knowledge ever see either of these characters present themselves on the Buffy program or in the Buffy verse ever again.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. So yeah, they but that's it for them for this episode. Like, they're done.
Yeah.
They just ran to Mexico. I mean, they are in Southern California. It's only like a 20-minute jog.
Right. It can't be that far.
Yeah. So, cut back to the magic box. Oh, there comes gravity. Sorry, wait a minute. We are at the magic box again, and Anya by the way, Anya also has massive brain trauma.
Yeah.
She hit that poor girl. Holy shit. She finally comes to, and she finds Giles, who's flat on his back, just barely breathing, but just enough to say, "Anya, don't ever touch me again." And then he raises up a hand like he's going to touch her cheek, and he goes, and then he dies. No. But he is super weak and everything, and they kind of have a little heart to heart, and he's like, "I can feel Willow's presence, and I know what she's gonna do. I know where she's gonna go." And Anya's like, "Literally tell me, and I'll go tell Buffy." But no, that's Giles is like, that's way too easy. Meanwhile, back at the hole, Buffy's trying to climb out, which Slayer, didn't we see her jump onto the roof of a building from the ground below one time at school?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. But she can't, by God, get out of this little hole, no matter what she tries. So then she decides, well, there's a bunch of coffins and shit kind of half hanging out of the dirt that have been buried. Looks like they bury them about 3 deep at this fucking cemetery. So she's like, well, let's pull a bunch of these coffins out, and then we'll stack them up, and like fucking Jenga, we'll climb to the top of those, and then get out of the hole. And Dawn's like, listen, Buff, I'm not really smart either, but like that's not gonna work. Like once we stack them really high, how are we gonna get on top of them? And Buffy's like, fuck! God damn it! Xander finally wakes up from his massive fucking head trauma. But he's fine. And he comes over to the hole and he's like, Buffy, Dawn, that you all down there? He's got a southern accent now. It's weird. And they're like, yeah. And Buffy says, go find some rope so we can get out of this hole. And he's like, bitch, I'm in a cemetery. Where am I going to find fucking rope? In the rope mausoleum? But he fucks off. He's like, yeah, of course, yes, definitely. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll go get some rope. And he's like, fuck, I guess I gotta walk to the fucking hardware store, because where the fuck am I gonna find a rope in a cemetery? Then we cut back down to the hole, and Dawn and Dawn and Buffy are talking, and she's like, why didn't you tell me about Spike and, what he did? And she's like, you can't protect me from the world, Buffy. And she's like, oh my God, you're right. I could use you as bait. Oh, no. But yeah, she's like, okay, fine. And then Anya appears in the hole via teleportation. And how did she know they were in a hole and where the hole exactly was? Like, you know what I mean?
I would imagine that her teleportation works like she just has
to say, take me near where such and such is.
Yeah, like take me to Buffy and Dawn, and take me to Buffy, and she'll teleport to where Buffy is.
Okay, fair enough. So she tells Buffy what's going on, what Giles told her, which is Willow is now upgraded the plan slightly to, instead of a double murder, she's just going to go ahead and end the entire world. And Buffy's like, God damn, this really fucking escalated, guys. I thought we were just dealing with a mad murderer. Like, wow, she's going to blow the whole fucking world up, this bitch. Like, that's a lot to do over your girlfriend getting shot. I mean, I'm just saying.
That's a fucking lot.
Like, that's a lot of revenge. So, and she's gonna go to Kingman's Bluff, and there's an old ancient satanic temple there, and she's gonna use that temple to funnel the powers of the earth into the temple, and then the temple will blow up the earth. It's so stupidly explained. I'm like, that's just dumb. Why don't they just say she's going to go up there and she's going to do a magic's bomb where she's going to bomb all of, all her power out of her like a living bomb at one time and blow the world up, Mm-hmm. But they create this weird fucking scenario, and Buffy's like, well, there is no satanic temple on Kingman's Bluff. And Anya's like, how the fuck do you know? How often are you on Kingman's Bluff? And Buffy's like, well, I'll have you know that's where I used to take all my boyfriends when I fucked them. And Anya was like, fair enough, okay. No, then we cut to Kingman's Bluff, and there isn't a temple there, except there is, because it's buried. And Willow is sucking it out of the ground, and it is coming everywhere.
Okay.
So yeah, she's pulling it up out of the ground.
It apparently sunk underground in the same earthquake that sunk the church that the Master was trapped in underground.
The masturbator, yep. And she's like, well, okay, so I gotta go. And they're like, what? What do you mean we're stuck in this hole? Help. Can you fucking teleport to the Home Depot and get a fucking rope and teleport? It'll literally take you 10 seconds.
Right.
They don't even think of that. So she's like, listen, I have got to fuck off. But she does Buffy does question, like, well, why? What's the hurry? And she's like, well, I need to get back to Giles. And Buffy's like, why? What's wrong? Is he not doing well? And Anya's basically like,
yeah, she's like,
I
don't think he has much time left, and he really shouldn't be alone.
Yeah, and Buffy's like, R.I.P. Giles. Listen, we got other shit to do, Dawn. And I was
like, I swear to God, if they fucking killed Giles off.
Oh yeah, back when this first aired. Yeah.
Yep.
So Xander's been up there the whole time, fucking dropping eaves, and he's heard all this.
I won't drop no eaves, sir.
I won't drop no eaves, sir. So he's heard all this, and so he's like, you know what? I ain't finding no goddamn rope. I'm fucking out skis. And he just runs away. And you're left like, fuck is this guy doing? Willow, like, senses Buffy's, like, desire to stop her. And so then she starts talking to Buffy telepathically via walkie-talkie. Metaphysical walkie-talkies. And also she three-way calls Giles. She brings him into the telepathic walkie-talkie conversation. And she's like, listen, Buff, you've been a good warrior. I'm going to give you that. And you know what? You deserve, instead of just waiting in that hole for me to blow up the world, you deserve a warrior's death. So I'm going to give that to you. And all these, like, elemental shitbags start popping out of the ground around them. By the way, the two swords that the nerds had conveniently fell into the hole with Buffy and Dawn. Super convenient. So she picks one up and she starts fighting them. And she takes a few out, but they just keep, like, popping out of the walls. Just boom, 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 boom. And she's like, oh my God, if I had like 100 more of me, I couldn't kill all these. But would you like to give me a hand, Dawn? And Dawn's like, okay. So she hands Dawn a sword, and they go to work, and they're both overwhelmed and killed. But at least they tried. We go back to Willow, who's beginning her little ritual, and up on the cliff, and the earth starts to kind of shake, like there's like earthquakes and shit, earth shakes, and all around town, and you know everything's getting dark, and all the patch of ground around her is like getting black and scorched, and she's continuing to feed power into this temple thing. When Xander arrives, and he just walks in front of it, and it does nothing. It just makes it stop. And I'm like, literally don't move, Xander. Just stand there for all time. But she's like, what are you doing here, you fuckhead? And he's like, hey, man, Xander, I just know this. And I don't know. I don't like this, James. I got to be honest. He's trying to reach her humanity by, you know, talking about their friendship, how they've been friends their entire life, best friends their entire lives, and blah, 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 blah. And she's like, really? That's your fucking plan, is to, like, more talking? And she's like, fuck off, oh. And he flies through the air, and he does get yeeted out of there.
Yeah. And
she goes back to funneling her hate queefs into the statue thingy there. And Giles, back in the magic box, kind of stirs, and he's like, there's still hope. Another Skywalker. And then we cut back down into the hole where Buffy and Dawn are still fighting. And at one point, Dawn gets disarmed, and she's about to get slowly hit by a really slow, flappy-armed thing. And she's like, ah! It's like that scene from fucking where the thing is coming really slow towards the guy in Austin Powers, the flattening thing. But Buffy's like, I'll be right there, Dawn. But then she gets overwhelmed that she can't get free. And then she finishes hers off, and she's about to go to Dawn, but then she sees Dawn do it like a Buffy move where she, like, tucks and rolls and picks up the sword and turns around and finishes off the creature with a decapitation. And she's like, have you been watching episodes of Highlander? And Dawn's like, yeah, I ain't been watching your sad ass. You get fucked up all the time. No, but she's like, don't you think I watch you? And Buffy's like, How? I don't ever let you go with me on patrol.
Yeah, Don's like, what? Like, I haven't been watching you? And I'm like, that's not how it works. Like, even if you were, like, that's not how it works. Like, I looked at Darlene and I was like, by that logic, I can be fucking Batman.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like,
bro, I'm Superman.
I'm like, I've literally watched everything Batman related ever. I can go fight crime.
Yes.
Swing from rooftops.
Successfully.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm fucking Batman.
But again, and then there's also the whole, like, when do you watch Buffy? She does not let you go with her to patrol.
Right.
Anyway. So Xander gets up and dusts off his pride and walks back over and stands in front of the magic again. And now she's really pissed. And he starts giving her the whole spiel about, there was a time in our childhood. You remember when we were in kindergarten and you broke the yellow crayon and you cried and that, worried that anybody finding out that it was you. And he's like, but, I love you and I'll stick by your side no matter what. And no matter what you do. And even if you're going to end the world, well, fuck it. If we're going to end the world and we're all going to die, I want to do it here with you. And she's like, what a douche. And he starts saying that he loves her, blah, blah, blah. And then she zaps him and she's like, fuck off. But he just keeps saying he loves her. And she keeps zapping him, except each zap is getting weaker and weaker. And to the point where the last one just kind of tickles his taint a little bit, and he's like, oh shit. He's like, I love you? No. So he keeps saying it, and then finally he gets to her and she breaks down in his arms and just starts bawling and bawling and bawling, and all the dark magic begins to fade around them, and her hair slowly goes back to red, and the color comes back, and you can't see all the veins in her face anymore, and everything seems to be turning back to normal. And he snaps her neck because he has to make sure that she can't ever do this again. Willow's now dead. No. All of a sudden, Giles rises up and he's like, whoa, that was powerful. And Anya's like, why aren't you dead? And he's like, obviously, dumbass. Like, they stopped Willow. And I got my purrs back. And come to find out it was all a ruse. Well, not all a ruse, but kind of the final plan C was, if all else fails, she's going to drain me of my energy, my power, my magics. And it'll maybe do something. Like, I don't really know what it, like, she'll drain me of all my magics, and then that'll make her very sad, and Xander will go to her and make her very sadder, and then we will win. So yeah, I don't, it's kind of silly.
No, it's the magics that the Coven imbued Giles with were pure magics. So when listen to me. So when Willow took them in, they were able to tap into the emotional center that she had remaining, even though she was fueled by dark magics.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't care, because what my point is, okay, you do that, but what's the hope? Like, or what's the plan? Like, ooh, it'll touch her in her feels. Okay. And then that'll do what? And they're all like, oh, I mean, I just, it'll make her feel. Okay. And then what do that'll lead to what? I don't know. Like, she'll feel. Like, it's a stupid plan, is my point. Like, plan C should be, I brought a sniper with me from the UK. I'm being dead serious. And, like, he's up on...
I know you are.
Like, he's up on in a tower, whatever, overlooking the city. And, like, if all else fails, I'm going to say a word. And he's going to put one in this bitch's fucking head. Because, world ending. Anyway, so Anya's like, oh, wow, that's cool. Good idea. Nice plan. Way to go. And he's like, yeah, Xander's the one that actually did it because he's the one that got to her and talked her down. And Anya's like, huh. Still hate him, but interesting. Cut back down to the hole, and all the creatures disappear, and Buffy's like, yeah, they didn't want no more of this. But then she starts crying, and Dawn's like, oh my God, you're as bad as I am. But they're happy tears. And, she's like, things have been shitty, but they're going to get better. And I don't have any more regrets or resentment about being back. And, all this time I've been thinking I needed to protect you from everything, but I was wrong. What I actually want to do is show you everything. And I'm like, it's a real shame none of this actually comes to fruition later on. So for the second time in a year, Buffy claws her way out of a death hole. And she helps Dawn out, and they look up at the horizon, and they're like, ding. And we see Xander still holding Willow, who's still crying. By the way, she actually cries for 3.5 months without stopping. Jonathan and Andrew are in a truck with a rather randy looking driver, apparently taking them to Mexico, and Jonathan's like, listen, you're the gay one, so you're the one that's gonna have to pay. And
the driver's like, that's right, boy, you're gonna pay with your butt.
That's kind of what I was alluding to.
I know. I just said it.
I didn't need you to actually say it. That ruins the joke.
No, it doesn't. It makes it better. I'm sorry you didn't have the balls to say it, okay?
Oh, Christ. Where did I leave? Oh, yeah. And so then Anya helps Giles up, and they kind of they leave the ruins of the magic box. And then we finally cut back to Africa. And Spike is now completely wrecked. He's basically just like you couldn't fix him. He's destroyed. And he's like, "Hey, fucking win! I win! I win!" And the demon thing is like, "Yeah, gotta be honest, you did it. Good job." And Spike gets up on his knees and he's like, "All right, give me what I want so I can give Buffy what she deserves." The demon's like, "Alrighty." So he puts his hand on Spike's chest, and he's like, I'll make you exactly as you were. I'll give you back your soul." And Spike's like, "That's literally not what I wanted. Oh my God, what the fuck?" And boom, credits, episode, season.
Yes, that is the end of season 7 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So, fun little tidbit. Where did I see it? One of the original ideas for the season finale was for Buffy to fight the dragon that appeared briefly at the end of season 5 in The Gift. Remember, there was a dragon coming through one of the portals, but
oh yeah.
But apparently CGI dragons are really expensive, and they spent a lot of money on Once More with Feeling, so it wasn't in the budget.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, nowadays you could probably do a full dragon episode for like $50 with, with an iPhone. But
right,
yeah, back then I'm sure it was probably a couple hundred million yen.
What else? This is the only Buffy season finale not written and directed by Joss Whedon.
I wonder it fucking sucked ass.
And then, Jeremy, would you like to play everyone's favorite game, Body Count?
I am of the opinion that no one can know the answer to this because we have no idea how many fucking things Spike had to face, and 74 and a third.
Actually, I have 6, but I have an asterisk next to it because you're right. There's no way to know exactly how many different things Spike might have killed when we weren't looking. So
Yeah. So I was correct.
No. Our music this week, Sarah McLachlan with Prayer of St. Francis, and Little Tommy Wanker with Xander Saves the World, and our original score. Jeremy.
What? Huh? What? Yeah.
Could you shut your mouth?
No.
Can you please tell me and our beautiful audience, on our sliding scale of 1 to 5, how many ensouled vampires do you give this episode?
You're going to be disappointed in me, James. I didn't like it. I didn't like it back in the day, and I was like, well, I was, 23 years younger than, and, maybe today, no, still didn't like it. I'm going to give this one, I'm going to give it I'm going to be generous, and I'm going to give it 3 ensouled vampires. It's getting a 3 solely due to the badassery of Ash and the pimpified fucking fighting between him and Willow. But I gotta be honest, dude, other than that and those flashes in the episode, I am not at all a fan of this episode. There are so many ridiculous, contrived plans and aspirations in this episode that I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Like, this is so dumb. Like, listen, we nitpick everything. We always do that. That's what this show is about. But I mean, this episode legit had a lot of annoying shit in it for me. And so it's a 3. I mean, I don't even know if I consider it a must-watch, honestly. I mean, because if one of the main characters had died, I'd be like, well, this is a must-watch. You got to see this, But they all survived, so I just kind of feel like if you skipped this one, you saw everything leading up to it, and then you start with season 7 and things are better, you'd be like, okay, well, they handled that Darth Rosenberg situation and everything's, gonna be okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, it's considering how good the first part was and then how not great this part was, it's kind of surprising, honestly. So, but it is what it is, and I'm not going to harp on it, but yeah, that's my opinion. And fuck you if you don't agree. James.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you rank it?
This is the first time we have a drastic difference in opinion.
I figured we would.
I think this is a 5 for me. Yeah, I love it. I listen. I'm not thrilled with the fact that it's Xander, but I love the fact that Buffy didn't save the world this time. Like,
Buffy couldn't even get out of a fucking 4-foot deep hole.
Right.
No.
And again, I'm not thrilled that Xander was the one because he was. There's a lot of Xander hate here. That's no secret. Yeah. But I do like the idea that it wasn't Buffy that saved the world this time. I like the idea that it was and I know it's corny and hokey and all that, and I don't give a flying rat fuck, but I like the idea that it was ultimately it was friendship and love that that saved the day, Yeah, I mean that's really all it boils down to for me is like I said, I like the fact that it wasn't Buffy that saved the day at the end this time. Again, I like the idea that it was the power of true friendship and true love.
Power of love.
Love.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I like that it was the power of true love and friendship that ended up saving the day, and yeah, that's it. It's a 5 for me. I respect your opinion. I know there's a lot of people out there that share that opinion of this particular season finale. I just don't happen to be one of them.
And as we've already said, this show is a safe space to be wrong.
I do want to talk to you about the ending, the very ending.
Okay.
I spoke to Darlene about it after the fact, and as you are, I'm sure, aware, there are 2 camps of Buffy fans.
Okay, which camps are they, James?
They are the Buffy fans that believe Spike went to Africa to
bless the rains,
and get his soul back.
Okay.
And then there is the camp that actually watched the episode and know that Spike went to Africa to get the chip removed so that he could go back to Sunnydale and straight up murderize Buffy.
Okay.
Which camp do you fall into?
Well, as we have, already discussed off air, I am in the obvious camp that, fuck no, he didn't go there to get his fucking soul back. I mean, that final, Jesus Christ, like as if there's not enough clues before, the fact that he's clearly not happy when the fucking demon grabs him and starts putting his soul back in him. That'd probably be a big clue there. Not to mention the fact that before he ever even left Sunnydale, he just kept saying, fucking bitch is going to get what she deserves. Bitch is going to get what she deserves. Bitch is going to get what she deserves. Like, he said that line like...
This chip won't let me be a monster. And
yeah, and I can't be a man, so, blah, 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 blah. No, he went there to have the chip magicked out of his brain. Now, you can make the argument that why the fuck has he waited this long to do that if he knew there was this place he could go and do some trials and get his mojo back? You can make that argument, but he 100% went there to get the fucking chip out so he could go back to Sunnydale and have his ass thoroughly kicked by Buffy. That was his plan. What about you, James? What camp do you fall in?
Well, clearly he went to get his soul back. No, no. Yeah, no. I don't know how you watch those last 2 episodes and come out at the end being like, "Yep, that's exactly what Spike went there for. He went to get his soul back." And I'm like, "What? No, no,
no."
And it always, we talk, like as you said, we talked about this off air. It always irritates me when I see people making the argument that Spike is better than Angel because Angel was cursed with his soul and Spike fought for his. No, Spike, you know what? I will concede that Spike fought for his soul, but that's not what he thought he was fighting for.
Exactly. And that is, as I told you off air, that is something that these fucking douche canoe fans, they're taking that from the character of Spike's dialogue, where he always throws that up in Angel's face and says, well, I fought for me soul, and I'm better than you, and, because I fought for my soul, and blah, 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 blah. But he's just saying that to Angel because Angel doesn't know any better. And he's trying to get a dig because he can't ever get a dig on Angel. And so it's... No, obviously went there to get the chip fucking magicked out. It's so fucking simple. I can't believe we have. Yes, I can. Of course, I can. We always have people on these shows that get these little fuck. It's the reason we have all these fucking insane conspiracy theorist people in the world that Tylenol causes autism and fucking Donald Trump isn't a complete fucking lunatic. Those type of idiots.
Right, and Smarties gives you AIDS.
Right. And Sprite makes you have a huge dick.
Right. That'd be better if you didn't have a can cozy on and we could see that it was Sprite.
At the top, it's clearly green.
Maybe it's Mountain Dew.
God damn it, the fucking camera. Fucking asshole camera. Clearly, he didn't go to get his soul, and if you think he did, you're an idiot. And you should hurt yourself.
Right, you're probably a Trump supporter. Anyway.
Probably, they fucking probably are.
Probably. Hey, Jeremy.
Yes, ma'am?
Can I tell you a little story?
About a man named Jed?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, go.
No. I want to tell you a story about a little website.
Called Jed?
Called Jed. Yes.
www.jed.com. Just go there and you... Never mind.
What's the lyrics? I forget everything before and up from the ground came a bubbling crude.
Oh,
oil,
it's come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountain man barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up from the ground come a bubbling crude.
Oil,
that is. Black
gold.
Texas tea. Well, the next thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. Oh, no, we're not. No,
yeah, we can stop now.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you a little story about a website called BuffyRevisited.com.
Oh, that doesn't flow nearly as well, but okay.
And if you go to BuffyRevisited.com, you're going to find a link to an email address, and it's BuffyRevisited@gmail.com. And you can click that link, and you can send us an email with your comments and your thoughts.
Yeah, it's how the internet works.
And there's a link to our Facebook page. And if you go to the Facebook page, there's a post every week about the episode that we're talking about that week.
There's a whole post every week.
Yeah. And you can leave your comments and thoughts there too. And if you go to YouTube, you can see the video version of the podcast. And guess what? You could leave comments and thoughts there too.
Huh. Well, fuck my ass. Hey, James, what do you think? I got an idea.
Sure.
I got an idea. So we're done with this season. We got one more season of Buffy and then 4 seasons of Angel.
Mm-hmm.
What if we get crazy? We shut fucking Facebook, the Facebook page. We just kill it.
Just kill it.
Then we disable all comments on the videos.
Okay.
Then on the website, I have it. I change it to where you go to a page that just says "fuck all the way off." What do you think?
I don't think so.
How could it be? How could we have any less viewers or listeners? You know what I mean? And we're certainly not going to lose any interaction.
Eventually, someone may want to comment. You don't know.
Yeah, probably like my sister making up an account to be nice to us.
You don't.
I'm going to pretend like I'm someone that cares. Hi, fellas. You guys are great.
You never know. You never know, Jeremy.
Okay, fine. Fucking whatever, bro. James, goddamn, we finished another season like a couple of bosses.
Fucking bosses.
And we get no rest for the wicked because next week is going to be season 7,
can you
episode
muting
1.
yourself when you're going to do that?
No. Hey, I think it was 3 or 4 episodes ago. I laid it all out. From now on, no bullshit. This is a spin-free zone, James. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah. No rest for the wicked because next week, that's right, next week, there's going to be no fucking downtime, just like there was no downtime between seasons 5 and 6. Next goddamn week, we're jumping in to season 7, episode 1, Lessons.
We are.
What do you think about that? Make you moist?
It makes me very moist.
Nice. Remember that.
Right, and absolutely no downtime, no rest for us.
No, we're fucking professionals, all right?
We are professionals.
And we are farmers. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-ba. All right. Anyway, thanks for joining us not only this week, but for this whole season, everyone who's actually there listening, all 3 of you. James, anything you want to say to wrap up this season? Or would you rather just say, whew, thank God it's over?
No, I wouldn't say thank God it's over, but...
okay, I'll say it for you. Thank God it's over.
No, it was a good
No,
season.
it was. It was much better than last season. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the season before for me.
Since we did season 4 and I ended up liking it more than I remembered.
No.
I kind of approach every season since then as not a new experience, but not anticipating what I'm going to get out of it.
Isn't that cute? Okay. James, I'll see you at Thanksgiving. Everybody else, we'll see you next week. I've been one of your hosts. I'm Jeremy.
I'm your other host, James.
Ta-ta.